up to 1.75% cash back on all our holiday purchases. There is tier 2, last all year.
Please stop.
These potatoes are delicious, by the way. Get tier to last all year with Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Insured by NCUA.
In the 15 seconds of the Mitsubishi commercial, there would have been 4 car accidents. Please don't text and drive and always wear your seatbelt. Car accidents, remember, after 911, call 411. Call PATH at 1-800-411-PAIN. PATH offers lawyer referral and medical services.
Do you need emergency cash for $2,500? Trust the name you know, WeFixMoney.com. WeFixMoney.com can help you get up to $2,500 whenever you need it. WeFixMoney.com is still there to help you get the emergency cash you need. If you're looking for cash for credit card bills, car repairs, childcare, travel, or any other reason, go to WeFixMoney.com. WeFixMoney.com has been helping customers for over 13 years and has an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. It's free to use, available 24/7, and you are never required to accept any loan offer. Some lenders even offer same-day funding. Fill out the form in the morning and you can get cash that afternoon. So if you or a loved one needs emergency cash up to $2,500.
So we're out here driving to my office right now. Look at that Jag-off. This is on Roosevelt, headed towards Pinellas Park. The office is technically Seminole, but it's really Pinellas Park. But the taxes that I pay and all that jazz, it all goes to Seminole. Seminole Waste Management, for example, I deal with them all the time because they don't ever pick up the fucking garbage. There I go swearing again. But yeah, this is just basically my drive. I'm a basic bitch. I drive a BMW. I don't know what else to say, you know, like, basically everything I did in Illinois, I am now just doing in Florida, with the added benefit of not really operating out of my house for my business like I used to. Pretty much operate out of my warehouse now, which is, it's nice, but, you know, it's like, I don't really want to get into the semantics of it, but like the one thing I liked about working out of my house, I never had to leave, everything was there. Now it's a little bit more travel, cost of gas and all that shit, jazz, but it's still worth it. I don't know, like, I don't really want to spend a lot of money buying a house and stuff. We bought this warehouse, it's 8,000 square foot, so I personally think that, you know, this is the best thing for me. Yeah, I don't know. Now all this stuff would fit in my condo. It's only a 3-bedroom. I think it's like almost 1,200 square foot, if that, which is like spacious for, you know, the area that I'm in, because technically it's like a city or whatnot. But I don't know. It's just, you know, I miss having like the secludedness and all that stuff. But I like it out here. The weather's like everything for me. Apparently we're getting low on petrol. Looks like we've hit the fuel reserve. I don't know if this is coming out too well on the GoPro. I guess we'll be stopping for gas. Like, I don't know. I hope we make it. Which sucks too, because I really didn't want to stop just because the traffic out here is so gnarly. Looks like we got 49 miles the dash is showing me, but that's just like on the reserve, so fuck my fuel pump, right? But whatever, you know. I guess we're mechanics at the end of the day, so it could be replaced. Now, I could go left right here. Fuck it, I'm going to, because sometimes 49th gets like a little crazy, and yep, I'm that jag-off breaking the white lines, I'm sorry. I hate when people fucking do that, just I'm not getting stuck behind that mess, because the thing about Florida is, when you go left at a light, like, they don't care about people going left, so you don't get the left right away like up north. You basically, these people are going to go, and then these people will go, and then when these people stop, and then we'll go, and then these people will stop right as this stops. So, like, if you ever have to make a left-hand turn in Florida, or at least the area that I'm in, Pinellas County, good fucking luck, good luck, because it's just, it takes forever. See, like, this light's turned green now. I hope you guys can see that. So all those cars are going, and these light turned green. Look at this biker. These people are nuts for biking down the Roosevelt right here, or the Almerton, or whatever they call it. They're fucking nuts, man. But you gotta be nuts to even ride a bike out here, to be honest. is it's a little dicey. It's not the Midwest where they wave at you. They like honk until you get off the road. So I don't know. It's different in its own right, but it is what it is at the end of the day. Looks like we're going left here. Hopefully yeah, okay. Looks like people are driving like normal now. That's good. You gotta kind of be aggressive around here, but you gotta be like, you gotta pick and choose your battles, because out here they play for keeps, man. I had to drink some of my, I'm addicted to this stuff. This is like my crack. Shout out to Ross for getting me addicted to it, because this is all I drink now, this and water and Gatorade, but I gotta lay off these because sometimes I'm like 3 or 4 deep and I'll just start to shamble. So we're gonna go right on 118th Avenue here, and hopefully not see any crazy dicey stuff. Again, I like to drive pretty normal, but at the same time I don't want to get ran over, so you gotta act a little bit aggressive. And I believe we should be there in the next, I don't know, like 10 minutes or so. If you guys are still with me, shout out to you. I know the talking could get a little bland. It's just like really, so it's just not dead silence like it is when I'm on the road bike. Yesterday was windy, so I don't know, like, it's hard to gauge to know if the audio is going to come out right when it's like almost, like 20-mile-an-hour winds almost. I think there were 17 yesterday, which isn't bad, but like, you could definitely hear it on the GoPro. And, we're on no editing, because really, I don't feel like, I don't know, like, I'd have to like set up my PC again. I'm waiting on getting a desk to get all that going, and I just like, my MacBook's kind of on its last life. And if you know me, like, Josh just recently passed away, so like, I got that going on too, like all of his stuff, like I'm trying to move out of his house, and just like, it's just ongoing, and it's just like, RIP to the homie Josh, man. I don't know, it's, it's a crazy life we live, I guess, but it sucks he's gone. He was like really, he was like a good friend of mine out here. Like, I didn't know him for that long. I just met him because, again, like, I don't know if most of you guys know this, but like, Josh was somebody that I met through my dad, because he's like, he moved out with that woman to Bradenton, like that was her son or whatever. And he had a little bit of a hard time at first out here. He got arrested and did a little bit of jail time and all that, but like, honestly, the kid was good, man. Like, just, again, like, trials and tribulations of life, and things happen, but I don't try and dwell on it. I look at all the good stuff that we did out here, like the air show we watched off of Gandhi. That was like really cool to see. It's like one of my good memories of him, and all the times of him and I just fucking around, like doing shit we're not supposed to out here, kind of, like living on edge almost. But I don't know, it's just sad, I guess. But every day forward, that's why you gotta like, enjoy the time that you have while you have it. I don't know what else to say. I'm not very like philosophical or anything like that, but I don't know. We are now crossing 49th, and earlier when I said I think we'll go left right here, we could have ended up cutting down this road, but again, my whole gripe with making a left in Florida, and that gets really dicey out there, so I don't know. I think sometimes I switch up the routes, but I think this is the better way to go. This bridge is like ongoing. They had such a good progress being made, and then like some construction worker killed a cop with like something or something other, and it just seems to have halted construction in this area. But it also could be due to the hurricane that rolled through. I'm in Tampa Bay area, St. Petersburg, all that, but we didn't really get hit. It was just like crazy winds or whatever, but like we got really lucky, but the people below us didn't get lucky, like they took a brunt of it. So I don't know if that's where all the construction workers are, but I've just noticed that like there's just been a lack of movement ever since the construction worker killed the cop. I don't know if that's like if they're going with the new people, but like as you guys can see, I mean, they're like literally mid-project. Again, I know I'm using a GoPro for this, but that's all I got at the moment. I'll need like a vlogging camera, but I don't know if I'm really gonna get that serious. Every time I've always made a video, I've just either used like my cell phone or my GoPro, so I don't know. It is what it is, but this is just taking forever with these lights. So crazy, man. I'm not used to that. But again, no complaining, you know, we're out here in Florida, not in the cold or anything like that, so that's like the main goal for me, you know. Just want to be comfortable wherever I'm at. Again, shout out to V8 Energies. These things fuel me, man. I just be sucking these down. I'll include the Amazon affiliate link below. If you guys can, check that out. You know, I definitely want to get things going with that. That's the only time you'll see a left light go first. And look, like, we're not even moving yet. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Driving out here is rough. That's why I don't do it as often. But that's why, like, sometimes I'll just, like, leave early, really early in the morning, and I have to deal with, like, the congestion. But I think I read that, like, this area is the 5th or 6th most densely populated area in the whole state of Florida, so I'm sure that's, like, a big factor. And, like, I know a lot of people move down here, and it's, like, now the winter, so, like, all the snowbirds and all that other stuff, like, they come down. It's actually, that's a really interesting dynamic I don't feel like a lot of people talk about with just, you know, daily living in Florida, you know, 365. Oh, look at this biker, confused. He's going to the graveyard or something. I don't know which way that guy's going. But, like I was trying to say before I got distracted, the snowbirds and, like, the locals and the tourists, like, that's, like, a really interesting dynamic, and I feel like there's more to be studied or said about all of that. I don't know if anybody cares, like, about anything like that, but, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you can't go fucking left and help everybody out. You're just gonna block the shit. Thank fucking God. If you go left, I'll stab you. The fuck's your problem? Like, that is shit. Sorry, I started to swear, but it's like, the drivers out here are just, like, something else. But I'm sure that's got to do with it, because, like, every other shitty state that they've been a lousy driver in, they just end up down here. It's like what they say, Florida's God's waiting room. But whatever, we're almost to the shop. I really appreciate everybody who stuck around. If you did, great. If you didn't, whatever. If you're fast forwarding, that's cool too. I do that. I watch a lot of my YouTube videos on like 1.5 speed. Shout out to Ross, he taught me that. Just because, like, people with their intros and their outros and their fucking and their side talk, and I do a lot of that, but I don't, you know, I don't really. No, I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to make conversation at this point. Everybody's always talking about, like, let's hear your bubbly personality. It's like, do you really, though? Because, like, when I start to talk and say shit, people, like, start looking at me weird, like, what the fuck's wrong with this guy? But then it's like, well, why'd you tell me you wanted to hear all this, that, and the third, you know? So, I don't know, but we are now coming up to the shop. This is another biker. A lot of bikers out today. Probably, again, the snowbirds thinking that, you know, it's safe when it's really not safe to bike out here. I would never bike in this little area. I have, and I did not feel comfortable, but that's why I try and keep it to as local, you know, St. Petersburg. When I first moved out here, somebody told me just to go south and you'll be okay, and that seems to really be working out, because most of the time I've had issues are, like, in the north part, or just being on roads that I really shouldn't be on in the first place, because, I mean, these are basically interstates. So, this road goes, like, all the way to the Gulf beaches. We're not going there, though, today. We're going to my shop. We're pulling up it now. Again, I'll probably just cut the video off here. Thanks a lot if you've stayed all the way tuned and listened to this ramble. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, find my Amazon affiliate links. I got 180 days to make 3 sales and order them to keep me on. and they're really not paying a lot for that, so this is just more of a passion project anyways at the end of the day, but I do enjoy making videos. So here we are pulling up to my shop, and I will give you guys a tour shortly, but this is just kind of where we're at right here. I'll do like the whole walking in thing for you guys. Yeah. Alright, well, it's been cool. I don't even know if the GoPro's still going, but the alarm's about to go off, so this is going to be a thing. But thank you very much.